Hey everybody, it's Vernon from Bear Arms Tactical. Today I'm going to be breaking in this JTS AK12 that I just picked up. It's a AK platform, Chinese AK variant, and I don't know, it's got a pretty quality feeling build to it. It's definitely heavy, weighs in at about 10.5 pounds, and it has an adjustable gas block up here, which we're probably going to be playing around a little bit with. I am going to try first this Sterling 2 3/4 12 gauge number 7 shot, 1 ounce shot. I've got the stock factory 5-round mags that it came with. I had some 10 rounders from JTS on order. I do believe they showed up literally right as we left the house, so we'll check those out next time. But these things they're interesting. When you go to put them in, you kind of have to give them a little wiggle. They have a little retention piece on the front and a retention piece on the rear. So that's it. I'm gonna start testing it out, and we'll see what this thing likes and what it doesn't. I have had so luck, and I'm a little skittish of semi-automatic shotguns because I've had really mixed results with them. I could never get one that found or that had ammunition that it would reliably cycle and run every time. That was always something. So being that this is an AK platform, I have really high hopes, but we shall see. This is the first rounds I've ever put through it, so we'll see what happens. We need to adjust the gas block as we go, depending on, we're going to do a bunch of different types of shells in here. So bear with me, we'll get started. One failure to eject. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, while this bolt is locked to the rear, we're clear. While the bolt's locked to the rear, I'm going to make an adjustment to the gas block and see if that helps. It was on the 1 setting. I'm going to adjust it to 2 to see if that doesn't fix our problem. Flip the entire opposite direction in there. No idea how that happened. So I'm going to adjust the gas block up again. Empty. And we shall see how that works. Go up to 3. This mag, we'll try another one. Pretty well. So we'll put a few more. I'll see if I can run an entire 5-round mag on the 3rd gas block setting, and if it does, we'll call that a success and move along. This is with the gas block all wide open. This is as wide open as it gets, so we're going to try and run 2 full 5-round mags and see how that works. I'd say that went pretty well. All 10 ran pretty nicely. It's taking a lot of getting used to with these mags, I'll tell you what. Getting them seated properly is really interesting. You can't just force them in. You have to sort of like rock them in, forward and then back. And then another good smack just to make sure it's in there. And getting them out is similar. So you have to kind of wiggle, which is weird. Not necessarily a bad thing, but just weird. All right, so we'll reload with something else. We'll reset our gas block back down to the first setting and try something a little bit more high power. All right, so next up we've got Olin Corporation, this green 9-pellet double-aught buck. I think it's like a less expensive. It's definitely not a premium type of shell, but it should probably give us a little bit more gas. So I'm gonna tune the gas block. Actually, I'm gonna put it on 2 and we'll see how that does. I have a funny feeling 1 isn't probably gonna work for much of anything. So we'll just keep it at 2 and see how that does. Just gonna try to run it. Hits her a little low, but you'll have that. Next up, I'm going to try Federal 3-inch 76mm rifled slugs. We'll see how it does with that. I have a feeling it's gonna freaking want to break my shoulder, but we'll see. Maybe it won't. I think the adjustable gas block is definitely helping me here. One of the things that I had and the problems that I've had in the past with semi-automatic, especially with the magazine-fed shotguns, was that there was no adjustment that could be made. Nothing that you could really tune anyway. You know, they would have a different size piston or something, you know, for heavier loads or for lighter loads, but I could never really get it dialed in. So far I've been pretty freaking impressed with this. We're gonna dial it back down again and try some all-purpose loads here in a second, and some other birdshot and just some random stuff, and see how it runs on that number 2 setting. I'm gonna keep it there because I have a funny feeling that might be the sweet spot, so we'll see how that does. All right, so next up we've got the Federal multi-purpose load for field and target. It's a 1 1/8 ounce of shot, 2 3/4 inches in 12 gauge, excuse me, and the muzzle velocity is about 1,200 feet per second. We'll see how this runs. I have a feeling it's going to go great on the second gas block setting here, but we shall see. You never know. First one, failure to eject. All right, so what I'm gonna do then, actually, let's drop that, adjust this gas block one more time, all the way up to the wide open setting. Dust it off a little bit. We're on the 3 now. It feels really nice. There's almost no recoil there. It feels great. Oh, that's really nice. I like that a lot. That's pretty great. Running super smooth. See, so once you get everything dialed in and you kind of have an idea where and how much gas it's going to need to properly cycle the action, you can dial this in really nice. The manufacturer does recommend though that you don't just keep it cranked to 3 at all times. Say if you're running something a little bit heavier, 3-inch Magnum slugs, that kind of stuff, that you dial it down to the lowest setting that allows the shotgun to function properly. And I think that for probably most of the stuff that I'm going to shoot for the rest of the day, some really low cost all-purpose bird shot and things like that, we're probably just going to leave it at 3 for the remainder of the shoot. So I'm going to switch up these targets a little bit because I kind of actually, you know what, maybe I won't. I'm going to blast a little bit bigger hole in that right hand one, and we'll go from there. All right, now we're going to try the Winchester heavy game load. Once again, 1200 velocity, 1 ounce, 8 shot, but like a multi-purpose heavy game load. I'm going to do a speed run here. So I've got one in the chamber, and I have one full 5-round mag, another full 5-round mag. We'll see how it runs pretty much as fast as I can pull the trigger. I wasteful, but still run great. Ran perfect. And for good measure, I really like this little bolt hold open button here. I wasn't really expecting it to be there. It's there, and I really like it. So then all we have to do is close the bolt. All right, so we're back to the Sterling shot shells. I've got 6 in the gun now. I'm gonna do another 5-round mag. That'll probably be it for today. I've been beyond happy with this purchase so far. Once everything's dialed in, it doesn't, I mean, I'm running these things as fast as I can reload and shoot again. And this foregrip is keeping everything really nice and cool. I mean, even up top here, it's really not, it's barely warm. And I've been putting this thing through its paces. So we go a little speed run. I'm still working on the mag change with these, so let's see. Mosquito biting my leg. Ah, little bugger. But it runs really nice, really smooth. The recoil, there's a secondary kind of a system here. There's a secondary kind of system in here that it's a 2-piece kind of a spring. And the way I understand it is one of them is supposed to help with recoil management. It's a little bit different than a standard AK, but it's still very, very similar. The internals are extremely similar. So I know it, I like it. It's been extremely reliable so far, which I'm over the moon about. And yeah, I can't wait to shoot this bad boy some more. All right, everybody, thanks for watching and have a great day.